What is up YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be playing some City Skylines. It's going to be really exciting and entertaining as always. New YouTube on Debis, who I'm actually going to click play because I don't remember that city. But let's go back to one of my old cities. Okay, so the game is opening. Can't hear anything, maybe it doesn't have sound. Wait, why can't I hear anything? Can you guys hear anything? Sound settings. Should be on. Let's just start game. Load game. New City Alive mods. Oh yes, I remember this one. Well, I think I remember this one. Content manager. I do have mods on, don't I? I can't remember which mods I used. I feel the good ones are on. Oh, okay, I'll just leave it. Load game. Can't see, New City Alive mods. Cool City Dead, okay. So the game is opening. I feel like this game doesn't have sound if I can't hear anything. But I'm pretty sure it did. Okay. Is there sound? Well, I'm gonna Google this. I swear City Skylines has sound. Escape, no. That one? Wrong button. That one. Options. Audio. Main volume. Oh, that's why. 100%. Oh, that is loud. Options, main volume, like there. I'll just turn it down as well. That should be fine. I think that should be fine, yeah. Okay. Let's give you a tour of my city. So let's go up north. This is where the highway comes in. Let's zoom in all the way. Rum, rum. Oh, there's my city. The train line on the left. Oh, we're driving on the right side of the road. Okay. Elevated path. Let's just speed this up a little bit. And here we hit our first interchange. Ooh, I designed this one myself. It is if I remember, it's a 3-level interchange. Oh, ooh, okay. Yeah, with the roundabout in the middle. And then you have these roundabout slip lanes that bypass the roundabout, so it's actually really interesting. Ooh, that's the interchange from over. Okay, southbound. You have to turn left. You go, how do you turn left? Oh yeah, you go onto the roundabout. You take this path here, and then you just come around, turn left through there. To turn right, you have many options. Well, this one here, that's the slip road, and then the main road here. To turn, which other way do you turn? Oh, to go straight, you can go off straight, or you can go like that way straight. Now, this is westbound. You come on. You can go into the tunnel to go straight. You can head into here, so you can turn completely right through that bypass, or you can go into the roundabout that goes all those. You can turn left. That's about it for the right. For northbound, you have the bridge that goes up and forward, same as the last one, and then of course you have the right slip lane, and you also have the left roundabout section. And then eastbound, I think this is the most interesting one, if I remember correctly. You have this on-ramp here. This comes straight from the factory district. So straight from the factory district it comes on, and it goes over only towards the city. So the rest of them, eastbound, they have to go the other way. So the only trucks from the factory that go to the city, or the only trucks from the factory that enter this interchange actually go to the city. And you understand why later, but pretty much it's the same thing. You turn right, go straight. Let's go into the factory zone. Actually, let's go to the factory zone first. Okay, so that's my toll. Just gotta charge the cars. Okay, now this gets a little bit complicated here. Okay, so let's go down here. This is the factory zone. It's a classic. Is the music too loud? Let me just options reduce a bit. Okay, so pretty much this is the. Let me turn that down more. Okay, so pretty much what you have is the factory district. It's this classic grid layout. Let's view the routes. Right, yep, so the arrows. So this is an exit, all of the small ones are entries, so pretty much the cars come around, go out the outsides, entries, and then exit through the middle. What that does is pretty much optimizes traffic flow. So this is supposed to be connected through here. I'm not sure why. Oh, actually I know why I disconnected it now. Because I don't want cars from here going there, I think. Yeah, that should be connected. I think I did it to optimize traffic flow though. Let's see, how do I check traffic flow again? Did it show me or? Okay, how do I check traffic flow? I kind of forgot. I think I just, no, I can't, I don't just look. I remember there was like something. There wasn't, oh no, there is, yeah. It's up here. Traffic, no, that's not it. Traffic. Yes, okay, so it looks like it's very crowded in there, but that's alright, that's only the entry. And I think this is why I did it. So this is my second new industrial zone. This is the old one right here. So pretty much where they have exit options, as far as I can see, it's only through the roundabout, so they can go anywhere from the roundabout. And they can also go into this area here. So this was currently under construction, but pretty much it's the massive intercity railway freight line board. And I did design a really intricate drainage system, so that's really complicated, I don't think you understand. But pretty much it's a double loop architecture, which is optimized by, or it was initially optimized by London, but I think Paris has something very similar now. And then this is like one of my better interchanges. It's a classic 2 in, 3 out, or 3 in, 2 out structure. It does have the bypass lane there. That's just so a train can run through there, stop there, and go across, and a bypass lane there. So I'll go over where everything goes, but that's pretty much out of the city, and this is pretty much into the city. That's under because a freight line may want to queue across, and we'll see where that goes. Okay, so that's my pretty much all of that done. There's a bridge there, so pretty much everything's really well connected through there. And we do have an extra zoning here. I don't think I've zoned this yet though. Okay, so I have zoned it. People might want to move in when they want to. And this has also almost all been zoned, so yep, so all of it's been zoned, people are moving in, city's going well. So as you can see, this is classic grid and this is classic modern. So I'm going for a classic modern on this side because it's closer to city. I want it to look a bit nicer, and as you can see, this is actually like clean here. That's all agriculture, by the way. This is like factories and stuff, so I don't want them mixing, that's why I have this here. I just remembered. Okay, so big solar farms. Any power plants? I think I got rid of all my power plants, that's good. Well, okay, that's garbage dumps. So pretty much the garbage dumps, they all take that road out, which is kind of a bummer, but it's alright. Many garbage dumps along here as well. All of these trucks have straight passage to the city through there. And yep, so like boom, 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 garbage trucks can access the city like instantly with their like single thing across the intersection. Okay, so we're done the outskirts. Now let's follow the train line. So that is, yep, okay. So let's follow this train line, the one that goes that way. I don't want anything in my hand, so I'll just put some track in my hand. Yep, so this train line comes up here, and the road follows it as well, by the way. And we have a bit of an interesting intersection. This one's still being made, pretty much. It's just linking the city, and you have a nice bridge there. But pretty much they both come up here, and we hit thus airport. So this is my city's airport. It's a very basic new district. We do have the SpaceX headquarters here. That's quite nice. And pretty much the airport, if you go back under, the train lines commute and they end here. That's the metro line that also ends here and that connects to the city. But the train lines end here and they don't touch anything because I want easy access to freight and passengers. So it's right across passenger. I have passenger bridges across here so they can just access. That's the metro station. This is pretty much done for parking. Any car that wants to like stop anywhere because the game doesn't have built-in parking. I don't know why. I do need mods for it. But yeah, airport's quite nice. I have a big roundabout there. That's just for the highways, as you can see. Let me page down. Yeah, so this is a highway structure. They can just exit here. How it goes straight through the airport, and it looks quite nice on the top. And these are just some shops around the airport. Nothing else has been zoned yet. It's La Mascadia. Yeah, that's the name of the airport district. So yeah, so let's go a bit north here to the boundaries of my city. This is where pretty much all the sewage is put out, and I actually use a lot of engineering innovation to have one of the best systems that I personally think has ever been constructed in terms of like waste management and also electricity generation. Okay, so let's see. Over here, pretty much what we have is sewage backflow. So if this is overflowing, they can come up here. And what that does is sewage overflow, because the pipes are really compressed, they have high pressure, and that high pressure is used to push the sewage up this tiny hill here, okay? And what that does is, uphill equals potential energy, and all that potential energy is utilized when the sewage flows down here, out of my city, straight into the ocean where it's nice and brown. It is unfiltered, yes, but all of that energy is harnessed and then sent back to my city with a few windmills on the way, but that is all going back to the city. So that's how pretty much I use my sewage to drive the plants, not water, because water potential energy is not good. But I do have this here for any like outbursts, so I can just pedal straight down there, but nothing, or only a little bit has pedaled there recently. Yeah. Oh, there's a bit more there. Yeah, okay, so that's all sewage. And then you might be wondering where this is all going. Well, let's go back to my road structure. So the highway comes straight down here, turns right very sharply. I'm planning on having an intersection here with up there somewhere, another industrial district. But this is a very interesting intersection that I personally designed again. So it's just connecting those two highways up here, but this intersection will be moved up here later on, or I might just keep it here because this was the original road and then this came in after. That is how cities are planned, because you can't just like move roads around. But pretty much this is where we hit the far ends of my city. I don't want to actually go into the far ends of my city as of now. Let's go back to the main city. Back to the industrial zone and the agricultural zone. So now let's head into the city. So there's two ways you can enter my city from the main intervention, which is the highway and the train. So if we look at the train track, we go down, track, go down. Okay, so there's two tracks, one's in and one out. That one just connects to the airport line, and you can always also see the highway. So I think the tracks come uphill here. Wait, what? Wait a minute. I feel like I disconnected my tracks last time I was on. Okay, so these tracks are meant to be connected to these tracks here because they head into the city terminal. So this is my city terminal here. The city terminal used to be right here. So, oh yeah, I was doing a bit of reconstruction here, now I remember. So this entire area of the city used to be very densely populated, the busiest streets in my city. That's why all the streets are ending here. But this is a very intricate deconstruction phase, which I was going through. This highway here used to be overground because it's the initial road, but I was changing it all to underground. So as you can see, let's go down. Yeah, so I don't have any underground highway right now, but this all used to connect down here to the left side and the right side. So all of this used to be connected, and it is not currently connected is what I see. So that is going to be a very tough thing to do though. So I need that connected, those two connected, this connected, and this connected. So I might do that later in the video. That's why I just don't want to click play right now. But yeah, so okay. Okay, so pretty much that's like the interior of my city. This is a very big garbage dump here. That's incineration, that's junkyard. I need to empty those every once in a while, but this is where like the rich people live. Let's check Dollar Valley. Yep, so that's like rich people. Rockford Heights. It's nice and blue because that big tower, whatever I built. There's lots of parks. Where's the park map? Let's see, it's that one. Oh yeah, so many parks, as you can see. I have medicine, fire, health, police, garbage, everything's well serviced in my city. So it is a very nice place to live. This is like the less like rich area. This is the nicer one, but this also has the apartment. So this is Rockwood District. As you can see, it might overtake Rockwood Heights in some areas, like near the water, because obviously the water is a bit more expensive normally. But okay, so I feel like that area is okay. So this is all showing that that's higher, but that shouldn't be higher. Those were industrial. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Oh, blue is not the highest. I read that wrong. So yellow is the highest. That means all of these are posh, and this is okay. That makes sense. So not much of a divide there then. This is very classical grid layout, but it is classic towards modern with the grid layout, because I do have some areas where the grid does not continue, like down there. This is a bit more modern than the last one, but yeah, it's very classical grid. I'm missing some grid components, but it's all for traffic flow. Big roundabout used to be the worst roundabout in the city. That's why I'm currently deconstructing it. But over here we have this was my first newer district, and this up here was my second newer district while we're on there, but it's very small now. This used to be no train line here as well. This train line was built long after. I had to remove a lot of houses for this, stuff like that. But yeah, so that's the first few districts. Not many people living here now because of all the construction, I guess. But if we go up here, this is where the business district is, and it has a very nice view over the entire city. It's quite nice. I feel like that's just a glitch up there. That's not actual trees. But yeah, that is the business district down there. It's a tunnel to get up, so those aren't actually connected to houses. That's just traffic flow. And it's a windy road up, so cars don't take this one because well, this road's a lot faster. And also there's a really nice park here. So this park actually took me, I think, 7 or 8 hours to design. Each little footpath, each little tree, each little bush, these ice cream vans, the playground, the benches, they were all placed individually by me. I did work really hard on it, so it is, you know, a like and comment is appreciated. And this is like my ultra rich area. It's like the Rockford Hills, and let's see if the land value does not reflect that. Okay, I don't know why that. Oh, yeah, because it's all new. Okay. Oh yeah. The older districts generally tend to be the more expensive, but let's head over here now. So that's where we've been so far. Now all of this is as modern as it gets. It's futuristic design. It's planned cities, and it's pretty much copy paste. So this area here, that block is copy pasted into this block here. It's the exact same thing as you can see. Classic structure, highways, then you have, oh, the highway used to be overground, now it's underground. But highways, you have the like main arterial, the subordinate arterial running the other way, and then the local streets. And as you can see with my zoning, I've zoned it quite well. Green is houses, blue is shops, blue on main streets, green on small streets. That's about that. Not too close to the intersections, as you can see, because that would just cause traffic. But yeah, it's very hilly, this area, so I have to watch out because some roads can't go up hills. But yeah, that's pretty much all of that. I do have a stadium there, but it pretty much continues like this until this very interesting intersection here. So as you can see, it's double layer, and this is a intersection that I patented with the NSW Roads and Maritime board, I think. I don't know, I sent them an email, but it's pretty much, you might have heard of a diamond interchange. This is a triple diamond interchange with the roundabout on the bottom. But the triple diamond interchange pretty much optimizes traffic flow so that no cars will ever have to stop for too long on an intersection, and you will always know when to go. So for example, when you're heading onto here, you can go straight through that way, right? And another car that's going the other way can head straight through that way. But you might be wondering, like, where to stop. They all stop back here, so there's only one level of traffic going at one time, and this is all curing area, so it won't ever like impede traffic. So you have the bypasses, of course, every road needs bypasses. That's to go straight. This is just to turn left. So remember, left turns are right turns in the game. And then you have my second industrial district. It's just connected with a few highways again, so the end of the highway is on the industrial, and then it's just connected down here with a tunnel, so that tunnel goes there. And this is another solar farm. This is where my what's this called again? Port, yes, port, the seaport. So pretty much ships come here, dock, yeah, industrial stuff goes on there. It's a very simple seaport, just come in that way and exit that way. It's fatter there because I want cars lining up there, then going quickly through here, in and out, in and out, in and out. And over here you can see that the highway extends leftwards, but remember the old highway? That's still alive. Let's go to road. Goes underground here, which is not connected, I think. Yeah, so that's the old highway, and the new highway is the one that goes leftwards and goes north. But yeah, so I tried to build it like pretty interesting. It's all above, and then it goes beside the mountain with kind of like a nice view up the mountain, and it connects back onto the land. So it will have a nice view onto the water and the rest of my city when it gets built. And then obviously you have the connections with the other parts, and that's just kind of how I use the mountain. So similar with this, I use the mountain to make the SpaceX like the highlight of the city. That's pretty much my entire city now. Everything connects up, but one thing we haven't looked at is the metro network. Actually, the libraries have, or like the schools, so this is elementary schools, have quite a bit of them. Now we can watch the entire like city at once. So elementary schools, a lot of them. High schools, a lot of them. Universities, quite a few of them. Public libraries, quite a few of them. Medical, quite a few of them. Fire stations, quite a few of them. Police department, quite a few of them. Public transport, I don't think I have many buses. Oh, I have a, wait, is that bus? Yeah, I have a few bus lines here and there. Wait, that's metro. No, that is bus. Okay, so maybe I got rid of all my bus lines, but that's alright. So ferries, yep, I have ferries. Airport, I have airport. Let's look at my metro. Wait, that's not the, this one's the metro. Okay, so all of the metro stations that you can see are these green ones here, and they all pretty much connect in a loop. So I have two loops running. This is a the right side loop, and this is the left side loop. They do overlap at some stations, but I don't really want there to be too much of an overlap, so they only overlap like kind of. This loop does go rightwards a bit, and then they kind of have like some overlaps here and then there because the stations is just like across the street. But I didn't want them to overlap too much, but I wanted them to overlap physically, so that's kind of how I did it. This used to be one loop back in the day, but I did change it up a bit because I'm very wealthy. This used to have, oh, there's the bus lines. Okay. So I guess I just wasn't zoomed in enough. But I have bus lines connecting this side to this side. So this is where the buses run. There's a circular loop there. There's a loop there. And I have a loop connecting to this district here in case everyone wants to go to work via a bus. This is all empty here. It will be zoned later. But pretty much I want to keep the right side of the river clean for later because it kind of has like an overview over the city. Right? It's going to be worth a bit more. And that's pretty much my entire city. If you like my city, make sure you keep a comment down in the you put a comment down in the comments below, and also like the video, subscribe, share it, and let's head over to my Formula 1 track. Up here, what is this? That is my Formula 1 track. So as you can see, it's all of these trees, by the way, I place every single one myself. Like every single one. This used to be like no tree area, but all of these trees I place them myself. I tried to make it look a little bit like Australia. So let's head into it. So all of those are pit stops, but heading down the main straight, and this is turn 1 coming up. Yeah, right. So zoom out a bit. Left DRS straight through here, turn 3, turn 4 through the parking lot, turn 5, straight across here, turn 6, turn 7. And this is this is the old Australia track. There's a fast right-hander here now, but that wasn't there earlier in the, well, the old one didn't have that. So we turn left here, we go past the lake. Yeah. And then the turn 11, 12, so the area. And then of course straight down here, last few turns, 13, 14, and then the left back onto the main straight, and there it is. So that's the Australia Formula 1 track. It's part of my city. It's just not connected to the road network yet, but it is quite nice. So that's just like a little project that I wanted to do, and I also wanted to have like a little like street down here. That's really cool to watch. But yeah, so that's my entire city. We can view it overall now. So the main thing is that's industrial, agriculture, junkyard. It's protected by trees. Like kind of poor area. This is like alright area. That's supposed to be the rich area, but I think this. Well, actually, let's look at it. Okay, so I guess it's all poor. Okay, so these areas are going better than those ones. Maybe it's because, oh, that actually kind of tells us a lot because this area is planned, and planned areas generally have a higher like instant net worth than non-planned areas. So that's kind of something interesting you learn about geography. I planned this entire district, and of course it's doing better than the good old district. But yeah, so as you can see, most of my main districts are roundabouts, roundabout. I'm a really big fan of roundabouts, roundabout. I'm a really big fan of like more than one level roundabouts, not just one level. So mainly on the ground level, I like to have the highways above, but I can have them below. So this kind of roundabout is what I really like. Same with this, but obviously it's a very big roundabout, so I don't need those multi like across sections. But yeah, so I think on the right, this is my water intake. Yep, that's where my city gets water, and there's another port here. So I think this tunnel connects all the way back to the industrial area, right? Yep, industrial area tunnel all the way back to here. So that's just because the different industrial areas require different ports. Otherwise, you have to circle all the way around here. So that goes leftwards, that goes that way, and it's far away from the city. One problem that I do have is it's right next to my water intakes. But remember, ships don't exert any pollution into the water; they put into the air. That's one thing you want to remember. This is just some clean energy wind farm. But yeah, that's my entire city. I hope you guys enjoyed this city tour. If you want me to continue expanding the city, make sure you leave a comment down below and I will make sure I do that. And let's just hit play, see how the city goes. Okay, so I don't think it's going to be going very well because I have many unfinished projects, stuff like that. But yeah, daily life in the commuter of a person in my city. Well, let's check out my traffic flow. 64%, why is it bad? Okay, yeah, that's expected because there's literally one street linking the entire left side of my city to the right side of the city because there's no highway right now. But that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Anything else? So this is entirely clean. This street maybe I can work on a bit. What I was thinking is adding another extra just like exit lane out here that connects back to the highway, or having an underground so outwards and then underground all the way back to the highway. Maybe I can add that now actually. Let's add that now. So like this. Use this one. Okay, straight through the middle of my city, I guess. Don't want to bulldoze any buildings, so just like that. We need to be a little lower, I think. And where shall I connect it? So I'm thinking just like onto the roundabout there, but it's too steep, I guess. Oh yeah, okay, I do need to get onto that metro there. So what I will do is actually having it coming out in the middle of the roundabout. Can I do that? Okay, let's think about this. So how do I want it? Yeah, the current trucks are exiting to the right of the roundabout. And the ones that want to go towards the city, well, or towards the left. So maybe I'll have it linking all the way across here. That could be a really interesting idea. But that might be bypassing too much. Okay, so what I'm thinking is actually connecting it back there. So let's delete a bit. How do I delete all the bulldoze? That's fine. Let's go back to the road. Go straight and turn it to the right. And just link it around. So I want to give the tunnel an option. I don't want them entering too close to the intersection because I'll just clog traffic up. So maybe to the, actually I'll turn it to the right and have like a tight U-turn here. Oh wait, no, I needed them coming up there. Yep, so as soon as this goes, I need them coming up from here on. So maybe there. So I don't need them coming up yet. So there, and then that should be fine. Yep, so that's alright. So let's see how that manages traffic flow. Are these trucks going to decide to turn right or what? Or I could just delete this road here, so that'll force all of them to turn the other way. So where are these trucks going though? They were turning left, okay. So I feel like there's no motivation. What I might just do is delete this right here, because then their only exit is the other way. Let's try that. Okay, that's working. A lot of trucks are going to start using their brain now, but yeah, that clogged all traffic. Now they're all going to be going that way. This road is pretty much useless. I feel like that's a really good idea. Let's go. Okay. It's actually genius. Okay, now let's just reconfigure that. Go down. So I can actually just connect this back onto the roundabout, I just realized. Well, that's going to be tough coming up there, so maybe... Oh, actually, I'll just leave it. That should be fine. They are trucks, so we don't have to care about them. They get paid for moving. They're not individuals. That's what you have to really care about travel time. But yeah, so scam central. Oh yeah, because I'm scamming everyone. The tolls are insane on this road. And that's just a train network. It's kind of nice. Trains can come here to dock. They go into the city and they go straight through. I don't think anything else has been built yet. Yeah. City Terminal, Palito Square. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Bye bye.